Hi, my name is Alvaro. Welcome back to ABC Guitar Workshop. Today we are going to talk about the great guitar build of 2021 because, as you might know, the submission deadline is in 2 months already, and while hundreds of builders are already posting their progress on social media, some others haven't started, and this is my case. I spent the past couple of months collecting the materials that I needed, but also setting in this new workspace. I moved here recently, but now I am ready to begin. On this video, I am going to show you the project, I will show you the plans and the materials that I am going to be working with. So please make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, so you can follow the progress. Click the like button and let's get into it. This is the guitar that I made for the great guitar build of last year. I named it the Detmolder. It was a fun project regardless of the challenges, and Ben Crow chose it among his favorite guitars of the unofficial challenge, so it turned out to be a very rewarding experience. There is a playlist on my YouTube channel called The Detmolder. It's only like an hour long, and I show the whole process from start to finish. Make sure to check it out if you want to know everything about the first Detmolder. The project this year is a continuation from this one, but with many variations in order to explore and learn new techniques. A red inlay of the Rose of Lippe was representing the first Detmolder guitar, as well as the first great guitar build-off. This year, the Detmolder II is gonna have two red roses of Lippe on the 12th fret. And the plant that you see behind is also going to be represented in this concept as an inlay on the fretboard. This is a Monstera deliciosa named Franco. He's a good friend of mine. You have probably seen him in some of my previous videos. The leaves have very interesting shapes, and I decided to introduce that in the design. Let me show you what I mean. Let's start with the body. It's an offset shape like last year with some slight improvements on the geometry. I am going to be working with walnut. It's a very solid wood and the texture is amazing. My next video for the great guitar build-off is going to be all about the body. Moving on to the neck, the scale length is 24 inches, 21 frets, and a 6 inline reversed headstock. It's also going to be made out of walnut, and I will do a scarf joint. The third video for the great guitar build of this year is going to be about the neck and the fretboard. On that video, I will be revealing what's inside this package. It arrived this morning straight from Japan. I would really like to know if somebody watching this video knows what's inside this package. If you think you can guess what arrived from Japan that I want to use on my neck video, please write it down in the comments. I would love to give a shout out to anyone who knows it. Moving on to the fretboard, I will use this piece of Tajibo that I acquired in Bolivia earlier this year. It's a very precious wood. I used it on fretboards before and always had good results, but this time it's going to be very difficult to carve the inlays on such a hard wood. The truss rod is going to have an adjustment wheel at the heel instead of the traditional adjustment at the headstock. And that's because I'm doing a scarf joint and I would like to have a clean cut. I will also use two carbon fiber rods to improve the strength. The body and the fretboard are going to have maple binding. Now let's look at the pattern that I made for the inlays. I took pictures of the leaves and drew on them to have the contours on the software. Then I made patterns that I like and divided it into two inlays with leaves. Additionally, there will be two red flowers on the 12th fret, and I am making an inlay for the 21st fret with the letters GGBO. Then I took this file to the 3D printer and now I have the inlays on white and red ABS plastic. I also made a system of interchangeable templates to produce the Detmolder series with a focus on mass customization rather than mass production. Last year I made templates by hand, and this year I'm raising the bar by making these templates on the CNC. This will allow me to make guitars and short scale bass guitars. The templates have holes to align them with each other, and you can change the neck pocket, the pickups, and the bridge. I also made a set of neck, fretboard, and headstock for guitar and for bass. And I made another file for the CNC to cut clear acrylic to make a transparent scratch plate again. This scratch plate is going to hold a humbucker on the bridge, a P90 on the neck, volume and tone controls for each of them, and a kill switch. Then it's going to have a Jazzmaster bridge with a whammy bar, and the output jack is going to be in the back. It's gonna have left-handed tuning pegs due to the reversed headstock. Except from the knobs, all of the hardware, including the pickup covers, is gonna be chrome. I have been using these eagle-shaped strap buttons from Grover in all of my instruments for the past years, and this is not an exception. I guess that carving the inlays is going to be the most difficult part, especially because I have never done a job like this before. But I am very excited to see and to hear what will come out once all of these materials are combined. If you are excited too, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel, because I'm sure that the next 2 months are gonna be very intense and very fun. We're almost at the end of the video, so I will ask you to please let me know what do you think of this project. Write your questions or suggestions in the comments below, or contact me through Instagram at ABC Guitar Workshop. I have one final announcement. Today is my birthday, and I am very happy to celebrate it with a new project and the chance of sharing it with you. So cheers to the Detmolder II and the great guitar build of 2021.